I just started the stream. Just wait for my camera to be in the middle, and then you guys are good to put the ball in and start. Sound good? Oh, okay. Well, whenever you guys are ready, but my key is when my camera's in the middle, and whenever you guys are ready. No, you keep yours open if you want. You can handle those things. Because then you have a deeper insight I don't want to put it on the screen, so that way no one can 30 seconds. Oh, I gotta check in on the stream chat. Stream on. Is it yes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome everyone to VRML Network, week number 8, final day. Joining me in the booth is the one and only Palador.
Well, that's me, and wow, it does excite to have a stream with Ignite. And you know, it's Kyro. These two teams in the Master Division. We love to see it. At number 14, ranked for Kyro at 9-5, Ignite at 6-1. Less games overall, of course, we know what they can do. I'm curious to see these Kyro folks and how they perform against Ignite, who, Jucifer, we know has been off the stream for a little bit, going through changes, as Ozzy Osbourne once said.
Yes, sir. Well, let's head to the arena. Let's see who we got. We got a sub coming in for Ignite. Looks like they weren't able to get Janu in there. So, coming in for Ignite, they're going to have Slip. They're going to have their sub, number 1 sub Unleashed, Rakator. We got Swag War, and we got the Mighty Baz. Coming in for Kyro, we got Zeke. We got Forgotten. We got my homie, Cyber Smoothie. And we got Gangster Fortnite. Wait.
Yeah, glad to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by in the chat. Quite busy at that, indeed. A lot of intrigue whenever you have these master teams, master divisions at play on stream. So not a surprise to see his names, but always is a pleasure for sure. So good to see everyone again. And yeah, looks like we're getting ready to start here momentarily.
Round number 1, Ignite. Kyro, ball's about to launch, and we're off and rolling. Picking that ball up, coming in quick is Slip. Ooh, Gangster Fortnite comes up with a save. And it's going to go over. Slip now, trying to work it back, throws it up. There's Baz, and Baz slaps it in. Ignite goes up 1-0.
Good start for Ignite. Defended the first very well for Kyro, but of course it's hard to defend too many times against a talented player such as Baz. Meanwhile, on the offense, though, Kyro seeing if they can get it done themselves. There is Cyber Smoothie, looking nice and smooth from up high, and Smooth in a groove. Oh, had all the moves, but not the finish. Once and twice, Swag War denying the second time, but the third time is in fact the charm. There's Zeke.
Zeke tying it up at 1. Quick start for both teams here. Now we got that Wizard Swag rocking that Ignite foam finger from VRML Con. He's coming up and he holds it, and it gets swatted out by a couple of Kyro players. Zeke gonna launch that down. It's gonna be picked up in the backfield by Rakator. He's just gonna swat that ahead. It's gonna bounce up, and Zeke gets his hands on it.
Swag contesting up there with plenty of tackles, coming away with the ball, and a easy breezy back tap to Slip. Slip getting tackled there, stifled by the defense, but Baz now on the approach. Gangsta able to secure the ball for a moment. 2 defenders right on toe underneath. And in the meanwhile, the front line trying to receive a pass, but Swag is able to intercept and come away with it from the ceiling. And off to the races on the opposite side, trying to catch defense with their pants down. And no, unable to do so, will be cleared right back into midfield.
It's in that midfield area. Zeke picks it up on the run. Oh, it bounces out. Oh, he gets back. No, Swag swoops in. Man, these robots are moving fast. Swag moving with a purpose here. He's going to lose that ball, though. Zeke picks it up, loses it off the step. Now in that corner, there's Baz. Baz trying to round that corner, gets it up, trying to look for that rebound, but it's going to be cleared out by Kyro. Now Zeke throws it up, looking wide, gets it over to his homie Smoothie. Smoothie now fires that up. He hits Forgotten. Forgotten gonna get bounced off. It's loose in the sewers, and it's gonna be swatted ahead. Here comes Slip trying to race it down. Slip comes in, and he hippopotamus misses that side of the goal. And Smoothie is gonna have that ball stolen by Baz. Baz shoots, and Baz puts it in. What a shot! Oh no, Rakator got the rebound. My bad.
Yeah, sending it that way was Baz to Rakator. Had that initial attempt that they missed on the approach, but not going to miss that second open goal, so capitalizing on that one for a 1-point lead. Still a couple of minutes left in this opening round as Smoothie makes their way to the front line. There's Gangsta with a pass over to Zeke. Zeke has some options, Forgotten over on the mid, but nope, Zeke taking it in themselves. A rebounded shot is good. Cyber Smoothie with the moves.
2-2, Kyro, match and ignite, goal for goal. Slip now, working that up on the mound. He's going to fire that over to Baz. Baz fires that across, looking for Rakator. Rakator missed that pass to Slip. Baz, though, picks it up. He's going to fire it against Fortnite. Gets a good save on that one. It's going to be up for grabs, and Cyber Smoothie has it. Going for a lap around the halo. Goes wide with it. Touches his toes on Baz, and he's just going to launch that ball up. And it's loose. Smoothie picks it up, and he bats that over to the nest area. Coming in to pick it up is Forgotten. He hits that ceiling carb. He shoots. Baz gets a body save, and Slip's going to come away with it.
Yeah, Baz getting the save on one end as well as Fortnite on the other. Now trying to chase that one down is Gangsta Fortnite indeed being encroached upon by Baz. That ball now going the opposite way into the goal area. Danger zone. Swagwar comes away with it, but spiking it out is Zeke, saving it there in time. A race for the ball results in Cyber there first, but Swag as well as Baz, and now Slip comes away, so Ignite back on approach on the offense. We have 52 seconds and a tied match as the offense gets set with Slip. That Slip gets slapped. That ball going astray and stolen.
Now Forgotten just going to lob that to the middle. Rakator picks it up. Rakator has some speed. Oh, loses the head a little bit. Swag tries to center that over to Baz, but it's going to be intercepted. Swag gets it back. Now bringing it in. Holds it. Good patience. Shoots a Gangster Fortnite with a huge save. Keeping that score tied.
Wow, this guy must play Fortnite, building those defensive walls, and now on offense, this could be a big score. It is! It's Cyber Smoothie with 15 seconds left, putting up Kyro by a point.
Smoothie. Man, I tell you, that guy's a superstar. We got Swag, though. He has that ball, looking for one more in that thing. Oh, Slip didn't get the one-timer. Gangster Fortnite's going to send that back. Rakator going to try to get to it. If that ball hits the ground, and it does in that first round, goes to Kyro by a score of 3-2.
Yeah, that ball taking all kinds of unfortunate bounces for Ignite, trying to recover it and keep that ball alive. And as a result, Kyro able to get the job done on this returning Ignite team on the stream. Again, 6-1 on the season. Kyro, meanwhile, been busy at 9-5, getting a lot of games there under their belt. So trying to play a bit of spoiler on the return as Kyro continues to excel here in Master Division. What an opening round, Jucifer.
Keep in mind, chat, the stats that are on the screen are completely inaccurate. So instead, we're just going to head back and go to round number 2. We'll see. That was a fast-paced round. Man, it's whoever scores early and often probably going to be in the driver's seat. But we'll see. That ball is back in the middle. Round number 2 about to come your way. Hope you guys are strapped in because this is going to be a doozy.
Indeed, indeed. And again, thanks for the chat into the YouTube chat there, everyone tuning in for this hype stream as the next round gets under the way. Second round, Swag War, a spike down to Slip. Perhaps was the intention, but instead it's the ejection into the midfield and now into the pink side as it's going to be Forgotten and Cyber smoothly coming away with the ball. A lot of players there forming up in a pile right against the bridge and underneath it. A lot of trolls under that bridge, in fact, as they're sending the ball towards Fortnite. Gangsta Fortnite in the perfect place. There's Zeke flying in, has a pass, and opts for the shot. Rakator, though, a saboteur on the goal attempt.
It's going to be cleared down into Kyro zone. There's Zeke with it. He tries to get away from Slip. He does. He gives Slip the slip. Now Zeke going through the sewers. He's coming out. He goes over top of the nest and throws it down. It's going to go over to Forgotten. Forgotten holds it. Now tries to bounce shot. Doesn't work. Smoothie has it, and Smoothie forces it into the goal. 1-0. Kyro leads here in the second round.
Yeah, Cyber Smoothie is smooth riding at the moment. What's up, Smooth? That said, it is a big, big score to open up this round. Slip, though, trying to react fast. A good pass. Back and forth, a triangle, and they do tangle with the goal. That's a beautiful string along of passes, Jucifer. So efficient, crispy, and the first score for Ignite.
Baz getting that first one here for Ignite in that second round. Smoothie chaining those carbs. He gets it over to Forgotten. Forgotten over to Zeke. Zeke. Oh, a little high for Gangster Fortnite. Oh, Smoothie can't put it in. It's loose, and they're trying to get it out. Gangster Fortnite has it. He's circling around, keeping that pressure on. Throws it up. Oh, and it goes through both his players' hands, and it's going to go back down into the neutral zone. We got Rakator putting on some moves, but Smoothie and pitches in. Baz has his shot blocked. And now Smoothie trying to come away, has one on his back. Forgotten does a good job of taking out that advancing player. Smoothie still has that ball. He fires it across. Gangster Fortnite shoots, and he puts it in off Slip. 2-1, Kyro leads.
Off the Slip fingertips, now trying to come back at them is Ignite. And yes, chat, I do follow the chat if you catch my drift, my Orion drift. But right now, right on the money is Cyber with another pick. Cyber been doing a great job getting control of that ball on numerous occasions, but there's Swag doing what he does. Swag now right in the bag. It's a great shot to tie it up at 2 apiece, and still 2 minutes remaining.
He saw Gangster Fortnite shaking his fist at that one. He wanted that one bad. Now Smoothie finds his team tied. They have a 1-round lead, though, in this best of 5. And Smoothie has it, comes off the wall, shoots and lures him off. 3-2. Kyro retakes the lead.
All right, the fast, brisk pace continues to burn hot here in Ignite versus Kyro. It's Swag seeing the defense go by, and Baz now, gonna be left there to Swag to pick it back up on the attempted pass, but no problem. Ball control still for Ignite. Some clever carves from the ceiling to the back to the front. Every single move, but not into the goal. The directions here for this game looking it to be in favor of Kyro with only a minute and a half left and back on offense.
We got Smoothie hitting that ceiling card, bringing it down to the nest area. Slip gets a hand and pops it free. Forgotten, though, has it. He's going to bat it to the corner. We had Zeke. I think he was legging out a little bit there or something. Smoothie has it now, trying to get possession. He's just going to reset that back. Forgotten. Oh, no, that's Gangster pitching up, and he gets that swatted. Now Swag turning that back the other way, working it up on the halo, brings that down wide. Now cutting in, passes that across. Gangster Fortnite, they're going to lure him out. Now he's going to keep that ball rolling. He comes around the corner. He's going to lob that ahead, looking for Forgotten. Forgotten, one-touch pass. Oh, goes off the hands of Smoothie, and it's going to be cleared back by Ignite.
Had a little time to make that pass, but maybe the comms weren't quite there, so rushed it a little bit and caused a turnover. Let's see, though, if they can make it up. They do. There's that aforementioned Cyber Smoothie, securing the possession of the ball once again as they approach. About 40 seconds remaining, and a big opportunity now to maybe pull ahead by 2. There's Cyber, and sending it to the midline. However, a miscue as the defense approached him and kind of forced it to the middle, where now Fortnite retains possession for their team. The defense scurrying and scattering back as a big cross pass, but a little too high, a little too wide as it goes back towards Ignite. 20 seconds, big possession.
And Cyber Smoothie has it. They're holding on to the slimmest of leads. Forgotten comes, waits, now throws it up to Zeke. Zeke brings it down, shoots it. Zeke snipes it in. That could be the nail in the coffin for this round. Kyro looks like they're gonna take it. And that ball touches the ground, and they do. 4-2. Kyro's up. 2 rounds to none.
Yeah, Kyro doing excellent work at the moment. Again, this is a best of 5, but so far, Kyro, the lone survivor when it comes to that win column. Really big opening rounds here on stream, showing that they've got the strategy, they've got the nerves apparently underneath and behind them, because sometimes you start out these matches and these big ones, especially, I know Ignite's been up and down. They've not been playing the last couple of weeks as well and going through changes on their team, but it's easy to get lulled into either a false sense of security or sometimes a sense of nervousness when you have these big matches casted. But you know what, Kyro is showing that they belong right here in Master, as they have been throughout this season, and they are doing some work, Jucifer.
I've casted quite a few Kyro matches. I've seen them at their lows, and I'll tell you what, the last few weeks, they've been trending upwards, and here we are now. They're up 2 rounds to none on Ignite. Let's see what happens. Let's get ready for round number 3. Coming your way. Ball's in the middle. Boom, we're off, and picking it up fast is Baz. Baz hits that car, throws it down, and puts it in the goal. Baz comes out fast.
There.
Ignite up 1-0.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, you cut out for me for a minute, Jucifer. So, my bad on that. But yeah, welcome back to the Twitch chat. I see Martini in there. Big shout out to Martini as well as Mozzie. And oh my, I do see a tie-up goal. That's a couple of points either direction in just about 20 seconds of play.
My bad, I missed that last one. Now Swag goes up. He's bringing that in the top shelf. This game is moving fast. You can't take your eyes off it. Smoothie shoots, and picking that up in the back line is Raconteur. Sends it over to Slip. Slip's coming in and fading backwards. Just scoops it into the goal. What a goal. Ignites up 2-1.
Took the extra split second just to line it up, even though weren't facing the goal. Had that good sense of direction and able to cause a connection. Now the deflection off of the wall once and twice. Very nice. It will be an advantage here. Still to Ignite.
We got Hippopotamus is coming in. Smoothie looking to be a hippopotamaker. He turns and he does. Tying it up at 2. Cyber Smoothie having a crazy match here.
And having a crazy reaction after that goal, going boom, boom, boom like a black-eyed pea. Right now giving a black eye to this Ignite team. All tied up, a really competitive pace and a fast pace, and right in the perfect place was Slip again with a behind-the-back casual fling, that time able to secure the point.
Slip newly off that cooldown, just waiting for little Steven. Smoothie now, he's bringing it. He goes wide. He's down a goal. He's going to do his best here. He goes up. Oh, Slip gets a hand on it, and it goes over to Swag. Swag's going to fire it up, and it's going to go deep. We got Gangster Fortnite circling back around, bringing it up to the hoop-de-hoop. Now he's bringing it, passes it across to Zeke. Zeke shoots, and it's wide, and Baz is going to clear that out.
Unfortunate miss there. Ignite cannot afford this round to go down against their favor, but another defensive stand. Can they get it? No. Cyber, though, the rebound. Divers coming out for the defense on Ignite, and that ball now straying towards that corner. Coming away with it is Slip. Slip has been hot this round. A couple of behind-the-back shots they've gotten lined up. Now trying to line up some passing lanes. Has Baz on one end, Raconteur on the other. So there's the Baz pass, there's the Rack pass, and to the attack. No, couldn't get past the goalkeepers.
And Baz gonna look to work that back into the middle. He gets by 1, but can't get by Forgotten. Now Forgotten with Smoothie. They're gonna fire it to the middle. Hit Zeke. Oh no, he flips that back to Forgotten. Forgotten coming up that sidewalk. Bounces off. Now he's gonna send that deep, looking for Smoothie. Can't quite find him. Smoothie's gonna have to put in work to get that ball back. It's gonna go up. Baz is gonna swap that into the middle, and it's gonna go all the way to the other side. Zeke now swats it back, and now it's picked up by Swag. Swag now looking to set something up. They're up a goal. Maybe kill some of that clock. We'll see. We got 1:53, so lots of time. He turns, and he just hits that underhand. Coast to coast little shot. 4-2. Ignite leads.
Right in time for the holiday season. Swag carving the defense up like a turkey. Wonderful job. And you know what? Sometimes Swag is at his best when he's playing a little bit mad, I think. Dropping those 2 rounds. And right now the shot goes down. There's that man of the hour just holding that ball all the way across the floor, going coast to coast, the same as Swag did just about. Still a 1-point advantage towards Ignite, though, with possession.
Swag now coming in from the skies. He has it. He's bouncing all around. Bounces off the ceiling. He turns, flips it up, trying to get it to slip. It does not go. Now we got Baz with it. Baz shoots. Oh, a little bit high. And Zeke comes away with it. Zeke trying to carve away. Gets by one. Bringing it through the neutral zone trench. Now goes wide. Trying to swerk it into the middle. He goes up off the wall. He holds it. He shoots it back off the inside post. And it'll be cleared out there by Ignite.
One of the underrated parts that might be easy to miss for viewers watching these teams at the top level is just how important the boost management is as well. That's so crucial because of how active these defenses are and how good they are at reading it. You see, again, opportunities like this, just being able to have that juice in the tank to open up the shot as they break it loose for a 2-point advantage. But yeah, a huge part here of Orion Drift is managing that, because the moment you lose it is a moment that you're in trouble.
All right, Ignite now up 5-3. Smoothie looking to get his team back in. There's only 19 seconds then, looking for some momentum. Oh, Gangster Fortnite gets checked off. Zeke has it, he shoots and he stuffs it in the corner pocket. Kyro's not giving up yet.
Certainly not, but only seconds remaining, a 1-point lead and possession for Ignite, looking to force another round here. They drop the first two to Kyro, so Swagwar just trying to secure, and they will do so right there by a narrow 1 point. What a high-scoring affair here, Jucifer. Not terribly often you see the scores adding up to, 8, 9, 10 in some of these matches, but this one was just back and forth, punch for punch.
Absolutely, I'm telling you. I don't know if it's because I took a little break from casting Drift Ball and casted some Z-Drift or what, but these players seem to be playing at an unbelievable speed. I'm just telling you what. This is, I don't think you're going to find two teams that can move any faster. So, this is pretty awesome to see. But we're already heading back to the arena. 7, okay, let's get ready for round number 4. We'll see if Ignite can keep it together and reel this back, or will Kyro get that third round victory and give it a big GG stamp.
And see Kroger's in the chat there, as well as the Ignite account themselves chiming in about Swag locking in, and right now locking down on the defense. Nicely done. There's Swag coming away with the ball now after the Racketeur save. Swag on the attack, and Swag on the finish. Baz also running interruption on Gangsta Fortnite, who's not happy about the tackles to enable Swag to get the hoop there.
That's that unsung assist that they owe him a cheeseburger for. And Cyber Smoothie fires it up. Oh, Gangster Fortnite gets it into the open goal. And I think Kyro's strength is being coming back after getting scored on and putting it right back in the other goal, keeping pace.
And we're seeing a very similar opening to this fourth round as we did in the third. Back and forth scoring in a quick pace. A shovel pass to Slip. Couldn't get into the goal. Baz securing that slap towards Zeke on the interception. Zeke managing to eke away with a bit of time. A carve to buy some space up towards the top. Cyber Smoothie has Swag nearby, but not opting to press just yet. Allowing some little bit of time for this offense to form. There's Fortnite passing to Forgotten. Forgotten, not the Forgotten one, but does get a tackle there to lose the possession, and Swag once again going up to the front and with a casual fling, just oops it from the midcourt like it was nothing. He's locked in indeed.
54.1 meter bomb coming in from Swag. Just hitting that little wrist flick. Now Smoothie trying to work it in, gets it over to Zeke. Zeke putting in work on that top shelf. He has to retreat a little bit. Now he bounces back. He throws it down. He has Gangster, and he puts it in the goal again. Their go-to play is feeding Gangster Fortnite because he just tied it up at 2.
And that's twice in a row, 2 goals in a row here in the fourth round that Kyro has scored off of Ignite defenses hopping out of that goal, jumping the goal, but not able to get the ball. So it's been a couple of easy conversions for Kyro to get started here in this round. Something to watch out for, certainly, if you're Ignite's defense. Just getting the timing a little bit straightened out as Forgotten One is able to secure the ball and gets to Gangsta Fortnite.
And Gangsta's going to pick that up, and he's going to try to work that across. He flings it, and looking to spring Zeke. Zeke gets it. And here comes Zeke with some speed. Shoots. Oh, a little bit off, but there's Smoothie to get the rebound. 3-2. Kyro, they take the lead.
Oh, Ignite now on the back pedal, trying to get back on the score sheet. 2.5 minutes to get it done. Lest they lose this in 4. We slip, passing to Baz. Baz, bit behind on the pass, but now goal. Bit exposed for a second, but back into it. There's Cyber Smoothie coming away with the ball. Steal from Swag, it looks like, and big approach now. This could be a huge scoring opportunity, but we'll deny it for a moment.
Baz just gonna fling that to the center area. Here comes Gangsta. Hero of the round gets over to Forgotten, but there's Swag getting his hands on it. Gangsta getting mean mugged. The defense collapsed on him. He's putting in some work though, keeping that ball alive. Smoothie has it, and it's gonna go up over to Swag. Swag now trying to work it, and he gets pushed off. Zeke now running it down the sidewalk. He's going to flip it up to Forgotten. Forgotten coming in from the nest, and he gets taken out by Baz. We got a physical match here. And now Baz is going to flip that back over to Slip, man. Baz is going to retake it.
Kyro doing a great job to deny that ball possession for too long. They're really aggressive, getting a lot of tackles in. Baz, meanwhile, trying to get that shot in. A big opportunity to tie it up. Bazinga.
Baz, smooth as butter. Hits those bank shots in Z-Drift, and doing good work here in the Drift Ball Arena. Now Smoothie turns that around the other way. He's going up sky with it. He's coming in off the nest. He has some speed. Oh, and what a defensive stand. I'm pretty sure that was Slip. Now Smoothie has it. He circles around. He's going to go back up top. Where'd he go? Oh, and he shoots from the sky. Goes off Baz. That's 4-3. Kyro leads.
Huge goal, 45 seconds left, and a 2-round advantage for Kyro, as well as a 1-point advantage. Swag playing on the point guard, but guarding it was Cyber Smoothie. That is a deep heave to Rakator in the midline. Ignite still at possession with a big opportunity to score here. A necessary opportunity to score there, and Baz does it not once but twice. Oh, he's nice. Jucifer, I don't know if I lost you again, but right now the match going on here in overtime. Be a big fling towards the mid. Swag able to take us away for Ignite to Baz in the midline. Apologies there for the mic difficulties. It will be a smooth, Cyber Smooth, going over to Rakator. Rakator being tackled out. And big opportunity to maybe score there. Cyber Smoothie from the backboard. Oh, Lord, it's a huge defensive play again, securing the ball for a moment to Fortnite. Fortnite from the sky at the mercy, perhaps, and it will be a big shot denied Rakator.
And Gangster Fortnite making them scared here a little bit. Now we got Ignite on the run, but it's going to be swatted back over to Baz. Baz now going to slow it down from that back line. He flips that into the middle. He misses Rakator, and it's going to bounce up. Gangster Fortnite misses it. Rakator shoots. Oh, he doesn't get all of it, and it's going to be picked up there by Forgotten.
A big fadeaway opportunity, but maybe they'll see their hopes fade away off the miss. It's Forgotten now for Kyro, looking to cause huge upset here. Big disruption on this Ignite and spoil their return to stream. A slip though, the slip stream, could it be? Slips it by, no! Bouncing low, bouncing high. Oh my goodness, Slip getting the ball once again, has another opportunity in this long overtime. There's Slip the pass to Swag, Swag, oh, gets it to go, and it's Swag again, bagging, tagging, and as always, swagging to at least guarantee another round. My goodness.
Woo-wee! Here we go. Round number 5, Palador. Were we? I told you we were in for a treat. I'm telling you. Epic play coming in from both teams. Way to close it out. Slip, man. I had the cam right there in the goal palette, and you could see it bounce off of like every one of those walls. Like, I thought that was it for sure. Unbelievable. But Swag was able to close that up. All right, they're already going to get back. So let's get ready for the final round. Round number 5.
Yeah, what an incredible job there from both teams, just getting locked down for that 2-minute or so overtime. But Ignite able to squeak by with that narrow victory. Kyro now back at it here for this round 5, seeing if they can get started in the offense. It's a one-on-one in the goal, and Ziki gets it by.
Ziki coming in off that ball launch, and Kyro's up 1-0 to start this 5th round. Now here we go. Swag with a ton of speed. He's bouncing it up. He fires it over to Baz. Baz comes in. He shoots off the crossbar. It's loose. It's going to be swatted to the corner. And Ziki comes away. He gets some separation in the sky. He's going to feed it to the corner. Here comes Gangster. Gangster fires it up for Smoothie, but it's fingertips away. Now we got some hand checking going on. Smoothie coming in, comes away with it. He gets checked off. There's Gangster Fortnite, throws it to the corner looking for Ziki, and Swag's going to get that. Baz is going to clear that into the neutral zone.
Through the trench, possession going no one for a moment. In the sky, Cyber and Baz contesting each other. Baz skating, slipping that pass towards the aforementioned Slip on the fall, and the shot does not fall. Denied. Fortnite supplied all the highlights defensively here. The anchor, as it will be still possession going to midfield, Ignite's way.
And Baz just gonna swap that. Tried to find Swag, couldn't get him. And Swag, though, putting in some work. He bounces it up. Now it goes over to Ziki. Ziki loses that ball down low. Baz is going to try to fit. Now he hits Swag. Swag hits that one-touch pass over to Slip. Here comes Slip, and he slips it in the top pocket. 1-1. Ignite. Kyro.
Great recognition there from Swag on the pass, first of all, and then great recognition from Slip on where to place that ball. Got it right in the corner, not just happy to go right down the middle, make it easy for a goalie to swoop in. Perfect placement, and just the same for Smoothie on the other side. A quick reaction, quick rebuttal, 2-1.
And here we go again. 5th round. These players are playing their hearts out. Swag now bouncing around, cuts into the middle, shoots off the post, off the other post, and they get it cleared out. Oh my goodness, heartbreak coming in. But that's not going to let them slow them down. They get it over to Baz. Baz now brings that ball down, cuts in towards the middle, scoops it up, finds Slip. Slip puts it in on that dime.
My goodness, huge credit to Slip. That Baz dime was coming in like a rocket. That was hard to handle, but somehow Slip got the touch, able to slow down that momentum, gain control, and then get that super efficient goal. It's a nice super save right in the front line there, tied up at 2 apiece with 2:20 remaining. Forgotten right towards Swag in the middle. Cyber contesting, getting the rebound, but Slip trying to play denial, and they do so as Swag slaps it towards the midways. Slip now for Ignite on the approach, maybe with some more heroics, dribbling and not finding the goal, unfortunately for them. Kyro back at it.
And that ball is going to be contested. It goes back into Kyro's zone. Swag picks it up. He has some company, though. He fires it over to Baz, and Baz will get it. Swag just bulldozes his way in. Ignite back up, 3-2.
Oh, got a feel for Gangsta Fortnite, who was doing a phenomenal job in goal and a few opportunities, more than that, in fact. But Swag able to secure the ball after a tackle, after the save, and now reacting back towards him. There's Gangsta Fortnite. No, Swag coming away with the save, the steal, and maybe a good shot. Oh, that was so close. Just bouncing off that top one. We've seen a few of those for Ignite where they're just inches away from amazing offense, but still, yeah, they are in lead by 1, Jucifer.
Yes, sir, and they're looking to attack here. Swag has it up top on his perch. He's just drilling it back and forth, trying to lure and trying to kill some of that clock. Smart play. Forces Smoothie to come out. They get it over to Baz. Baz holds it. He shoots, and he hippopotamuses. It's going to be swatted into the trench now. Slip coming in from that back line. He goes up top. He goes. He's coming in. He bounces off the ceiling. He passes it back. Swag's there, and Swag stuffs it in, giving him a 2-goal lead.
Oh goodness, and only 47 seconds left, so time is not on the side of Kyro, who have shown up to play today, but now need to show up with some big offense in a quick span. A tackle, dislodging the ball for just a moment, but no, a breakaway goal! Oh, the defense had left their positions and now left in a sour disposition. 30 seconds remaining, Ignite with possession and 1-point lead.
Well, that was a quick goal. They needed that. Swag, though, gonna look to kill some of the clock. They're putting that pressure on. And it looks like Forgotten's going to pick that up. He's going to get that over to Zeke. Zeke got the last one. He's trying to work it into the zone. He fires it up. There's the sub-Racateur coming in with a huge clear. Gets it over to Forgotten. Forgotten now working that on the mound. Scampering away. Loses the ball for a second. Flips that up. Finds Smoothie. Smoothie. They're in that hot potato time where the round ends. If that ball hits the ground or a goal scored. Now there it is. And they tie it up. We're going into overtime, baby.
Oh, use every bit of juice in the tank to stay airborne as long as possible. And now in OT as a result, Swag War will approach. Swag dodging, juking, sending the pass to Slip, and getting on by Forgotten now, slapping it wayward towards the mid lane. Zeke chasing it down with Slip. Both contesting each other. Big breakaway play potentially underway. No, Swag now able to secure the ball. That pass beating no one, but a big steal from Cyber Smoothie and a steal from Slip as well. Forgotten possession changing rapidly, and in an instant, no, could not get the hit. Baz sending it mid.
And there's Racateur coming out of that goal. Gets a good clear. Getting it out of that danger zone. Baz now brings that in. Hits that wall bounce. Going to fire that down. That ball's coming in and slips there. And there it is. Ignite takes it in overtime in 5 rounds.
And Slip for the 3rd time this stream. Just easy does it behind the back. No looks necessary, but good looks on the pass. And the defense just slightly out of position, but those slight inches and those slight seconds are all you need for a team in the Master Division to take advantage, and Ignite did just that. They will move to 7-on-1 in the season. Kyro will move to 9-6 in that win-loss column. But what a tremendous 5-round showing between these teams. Overtime's aplenty as well. A crazy game.
Man, I'm telling you, we had all the chat there. They were praying. They were praying that Kyro could pull this out. And I tell you what, even though Kyro lost, they came out smelling like roses for this one.
Yeah, well, maybe roses is a bit generous. We know how much this game makes you sweat, so that said, though, looking like roses, I'll agree. Crazy match there. Crazy matchup, says Zaza and Asher there as well. Mikra, Jakund, No, Ignite VR, Nova, Green Pigeon. A lot of people chiming in on those late plays. Quiet as well, not quiet about Kyro, cheering them on. Indeed, you know, for Ignite, Jucifer, we've seen this dating back to Echo, where those moments where you think they're down and out, they seem to just be able to dig out. Doesn't matter what the roster is, as long as their name is Ignite. They seem...
Well, that's actually what Ignite's been doing all season. They haven't been overdoing themselves, but they've been doing just enough each week when they have been playing to get those W's. So... we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. It's a difference between, you know, there's some teams that, you know, play their match each week, play their challenge match, and they're just trying to get those games in, get those scrims in, get that practice time. And I think that's something with Kyro that we're seeing is a team that sticks together, grinds it out. Here they are competing with the big dogs of Ignite.
Oh yeah, I completely agree. Kyro with just a tremendous showing. I mean, they got two rounds, you know, on Ignite just to start things off, and it wasn't really until the latter rounds Ignite was able to build that steam and that confidence again. But Kyro was really looking eased into things immediately. They didn't have those jitters, those nerves. They were scoring efficiently. They're defending very well. So certainly a hugely impressive showing from this Kyro team. And I think, you know, just a signal again of bright futures ahead. We've said this at every tournament and the Cups, VRML Con, and what have you, right? These teams are hungry. So even though you have these established players, you know, at the top who've been doing it for years, you know, across multiple games now, you always have these hungry dogs there, just clawing, biting, and scratching for the rise up the ladder and to rise in the ranks. And, you know, if you let off the pedal a little bit, these teams will catch you. And I think Kyro is not far behind from, well, continuing to cause a lot of damage in this Master Division.
Keep in mind, Kroger's is absolutely correct. Ignite did have a sub in there, but Racateur came down and held down that back line. But in these coming weeks, when they unleash little weapon, little Steven, watch out. Ignite. They're going to be tough ones to beat, that's for sure. But that's going to do it for this cast. I'm going to be back in a little bit with Nova versus Ren NA, formerly known as Vital, I do believe. So, until next time, thanks everybody for tuning in. Keep grinding. And 6-7.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.